Oh, are you awake? Where? You're in your room at the guild. You were both hurt. You've been sleeping all this time. Are you alright, Jono? Never better. Phew, am I glad to hear it. I remember passing out a shining lake. It seems like I can speak again. Oh, what about Azalf? Is Azalf okay? He's fine. Riolu, compared to you two, his injuries weren't that severe. He regained consciousness earlier. He's in the guild now. Well, that's a relief. Everyone, they're awake. Oh god. Everyone's piling in. Really? Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful news. Oof, I'm mighty glad. If anything would have happened to you all, oof. Ah, poor Bidoof. Oh, that's right. There's something I need to share with everyone. Hey? And what would that be? What? What did you say? You're saying that the great Dusknoir and Grovoil, they may have known each other from before all this? Yes, it sounded that way when they were getting ready to fight. Well then, what became of Dusknoir? Well, Grovoil escaped. I think he went off in pursuit. Ooh, where's our siren coming from? Hey Diglett, what's the matter? It's an alert from Magnemite. I'm told it's an emergency call sent out by Officer Magnezone. Ooh, what's going on? Loud and clear, Magnemite. This is about an important announcement from Officer Magnezone. Everyone, please gather at the main square in Treasure Town. He will have a major announcement to make to everyone. All Pokémon in the area have been called for this town meeting, not just those in the guild. That is all. We hope for your cooperation. Not only an important announcement, but an announcement that's big enough for the whole town to gather? This sounds like it could be very serious. Let's all go. Chapter 13, Dusknoir's Secret. Ah, so there is indeed a secret. Oh look, the guild members. Oh, also, Mesprit, Yuxi, and of course Dusknoir. That's exactly what we were thinking, Vigoroth. Azalf, Yuxi, Mesprit. Yep, I'm okay. It's in Shining Lake. It will be safe there without your protection? It can't be stolen? Yep, it will be safe for now. The time gear is protected by an encasing cover of crystals. Stealing it won't be easy. Good thinking there, Azalf? Hey, Dusknoir, sir! Ah, Riolu and Jono. You are safe. I am so relieved. So, what happened, Dusknoir? Yeah, what happened? What happened to Grovoil? What became of him? I gave chase to Grovoil, but he slipped away from me. Back at Shining Lake, when you were fighting Grovoil, you and Grovoil seemed to know each other. Was that? If I may interrupt, the great Dusknoir plans to explain what he knows, and that topic will be included. Oh. Looks like we're going to finally learn a bit more, like maybe a big secret, as it said in the chapter? Who knows? Don't ask me. Everyone is here. So, I'd like to get this meeting started. Our topic? The rush of Time Gear thefts. Several Time Gears have been stolen by the Pokémon Grovyle. In the regions where a Time Gear has been stolen, the flow of time has come to a standstill. This is a serious problem, as I am sure you can guess. Grovyle failed to steal a Time Gear. This one was protected. It sure was. And the hero has saved herself and chased off Grovyle. That would be the great Dusknoir right here. Officer Magnezone, I'm sorry to interrupt. Perhaps I should explain from here. Of course, please take it from here. Okay, Dusknoir, reveal all. While we should be happy that we protected the Time Gear this time, the fact is, Grovyle remains at large. Therefore, we cannot afford to feel safe and secure. Grovyle will most certainly make another attempt to steal the Time Gear. That's for sure. I bet Grovyle will find a way through that encasing crystal sooner or later. There is another matter that is tied to all of this. There is an extremely important matter that I must share with you. I would like to explain it to you now. First, earlier, Riolu asked me the following question. Did I know Grovyle from before all this happened? That is correct. I do know Grovyle from before all this. What I am about to say may be beyond your belief, but it also happens to be the truth. Furthermore, if what I am about to reveal isn't stopped, calamity is certain. Wow, okay. First, tell us more, Grovyle. Tell us more, Dusknoir. First, Grovyle is a Pokémon that came here from the future. Wow, okay. Dad? What does he mean by from the future? I think he means from a place where things are yet to happen. But is something like that possible? A Pokémon coming from the future? Grovyle, in the world of the future, he will be a notorious criminal. He has a large bounty on his head. To avoid capture in the future, he fled. And in fleeing, he escaped to this, the world of the past. After arriving in this time, Grovyle plotted until he hit upon an utterly catastrophic plan. What is this? What is his plan? It was nothing less than causing the planet's paralysis. What? The planet's paralysis? If a planet becomes paralyzed, all movement upon it ceases. When a Time Gear is removed, the flow of time slows in its region. As many more are taken, time slows in an ever larger area. Eventually, the planet's flow slows down so much that it stops entirely. Ultimately, the planet reaches a state of total paralysis. No winds blow. The day never comes. Neither spring nor summer ever comes. It's a world of unrelenting darkness. It would be no exaggeration to call it the complete ruin of the world. Yikes. Is that what happens if Time Gears are taken away? The way time has been going out of control lately. That too is caused by the thefts of the Time Gears. If the Time Gears continue to be stolen, this world will end in ruin. So that's what would happen. This is bad. We've got to do something. Hey, I have a question. There's something I don't understand. I understand that we've got a big problem on our hands, but what I don't understand, well, hey, it's about you, Dusknoir. Why do you know so much? I mean, I know that the great Dusknoir is knowledgeable and wise, and sure, I really respect you and all, but how would you know the future, no matter how knowledgeable you are? Corfish raises a good question, no? Unless, of course, I mean, thinking about it, if you know so much about that, that could only mean one thing, really. That's exactly what I thought you were going to say. That explains why Grovoil said back at the Shining Lake that he was surprised to see Dusknoir in this world. That explains it. Right. I mean, I guess when you think about it, the way they were talking about it, it makes sense. But now that we've got confirmation of that... So Dusknoir is another Pokemon from the future. This is all so complicated, it's making my head spin. Yup. My objective is to capture Grovoil. It is for that reason that I came from the future. I needed to know as much as possible to ensure the capture of Grovoil. I therefore studied everything I could about this world while in the future. That is why I know so much about this world. Why didn't you say anything before? I'm sorry. I have felt terrible not saying anything. I'm sincerely sorry for not revealing my identity. But what if I had been open about my identity from the start? Yeah, that's admittedly quite a good point. Would have we taken you more seriously if you mentioned that you were from the future earlier? Somehow I doubt that. Oh, so maybe that's also why you somehow know maybe those locations of the Time Gears. If you're in the future, you came from the future, and you were studying like the world of the past, maybe that's how you somehow knew where the locations are of the Time Gears? Ah, that could be it. Okay. Also, I needed to avoid alerting Grovoil to my presence. Ah, okay. But it is also a fact that I have been deceiving you. For keeping silent about my identity, I sincerely apologise. Dusknoir has done nothing wrong in my book. We should focus our anger on Grovoil. We must somehow capture him. Yeah, we're in deep trouble if we let Grovoil go on. We need to... I was about to say we sure need to catch him, but where's the word sure there? We need to catch him before the world gets ruined. Well, damn. Looks like the whole town is prepared to help out in trying to capture Grovoil. I refuse to remain a victim. We won't let him steal another one. Everyone, thank you so much. We, as Pokémon, must all work as one to capture Grovoil. Then put an end to Grovoil's calamitous plot. So, in order to obtain the Time Gear from Shining Lake, Grovoil knows that he has to defeat me. So, if he's still after my Time Gear, Grovoil will come after me. We could turn that against him. Mesprit, Azelf, and I can go to Shining Lake. Then we can all spread rumours claiming that we have gone to steal the Time Gear so that it can never be taken. If we did that, do you think it would provoke Grovoil to strike? I see, you're suggesting that we bait the trap. Yup. But that would mean exposing you to danger as the bait. I'd like nothing more. If that means stopping Grovoil, we're ready to take that risk. Then I understand. Okay, so what's the plan, Dusknoir? First, I would like everyone to spread a rumour far and wide. Get the word out about the free Pokémon, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. Spread words that the trio has returned to Shining Lake to seal the Time Gear away in order to prevent it from being stolen. I don't know why I saw steal there. Sometimes I can't read properly, and it's obviously, that is very much obvious today. Please spread the rumour as much as possible. I see. So you want word of this to reach Grovoil's ears. That's correct. But Grovoil won't be convinced by rumour alone. That is why I must ask the trio of Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf to do something. I must ask them to actually go to Shining Lake. Ah, I understand. Then when Grovoil shows up to find Azelf and the others, that's when we can catch him. Ah, I get it now. Oh my gosh, I'm all fired up with excitement. Arrest, arrest. Hey, I'm calling it. I'm going to be the one to catch Grovoil. No, it is my duty to catch criminals. That may be so, but as exploration teams, we go on the hunt for outlaws all the time. I don't want to get outdone by the others. Let's do our best too, Jono. I agree, Riolu. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm grateful for your kind offers. But for the capture of Grovoil, I would prefer to work alone. Why? Grovoil will be extremely wary. Even if he were to realise that Azelf and the other two had truly gone to Shining Lake, he will be cautious in the extreme. So if we were to lay a massive ambush for him at Shining Lake, he will undoubtedly notice the unusual number of Pokémon in the area. I'm afraid Grovoil will not be lured out by Azelf and the others that way. So I must apologise and insist upon capturing Grovoil by myself. Oh, I get it. That's too bad. I'm terribly sorry, Riolu. This time I hope to capture Grovoil without any mistakes. Please forgive my selfishness. That's how it stands, guild members. Up to now, we were capturing Grovoil. Yumta! At least that was the plan. Since when did you start saying Yumta, Chatot? Okay, this time stay out of it. We'll provide support only as needed. Well, hey. If that's what it takes, we have no choice. Okay. Phew, he stayed awake. Oh, well, that's a relief. Oh, dear. I realise I am asking a huge favour, but please do your part in our plan. And let's capture Grovoil using whatever means necessary. And thus, Dusknoir and the trio of Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf set off for Crystal Cave. In the meantime, the other Pokémon busied themselves, spreading rumours that Azelf and the others were about to seal the Time Gear away. As for those Pokémon from Wigglytuff's guild, okay, that's the current situation. Until everything resolved, we ask that you go about your regular duties. Yes, we would like you to spread the rumour as much as possible, but not so much that it would make Grovoil suspicious. Try to be natural. Go about your jobs in the usual manner. And when possible, spread the rumour. That is what we would like you to do for at least the next few days. That is all. Alright everyone, let's have another good day of work. Okay, so looks like it's back to just doing random jobs. The Exploration Team Federation to send a message. Oh, the special episode, today's Oh My Gosh, has been unlocked. I wonder who will feature in that episode. Okay, so looks like we have a special episode that will focus on some flora. Right, okay, so we have a new episode to play through. Okay, so looks like for the next few days it's just going to be just the usual, just doing random jobs and all that Riolu. So I think I'm going to do that, although I'm still glad I did do a bunch of those random jobs like before I started this recording session. Because I think it was worth doing anyway, and just to get some items as well as ranking up. But looks like at least until things change, we're just going to be doing some more random jobs and just going from there. But before I end this recording, let's just have a look and see if there's any new entries in the diaries. Looks like there isn't. But interestingly, looks like the next special episode is going to focus on some flora, so I'll be curious to see what that episode's all about. And I am going to be focusing on the special episode from the next episode of this Let's Play, because yeah, I've decided that whenever a special episode gets unlocked, I'm just going to play them straight away. So that's what I'm going to be doing next time. So, I think that'll do for this session, so I'm going to end this video by saying thanks very much for watching everyone, and until next time, I shall catch you all later.